Once upon a time, there was a prisoner in the time of King Ramos XVI who was sentenced to death and imprisoned temporarily in a wing of the king's castle, which was closed off so that it became a prison for the castle. The prisoner's execution date was only one night away. It is said about King Ramos XVI that he invented tricks and strange behaviors, so that night the prisoner was surprised by the opening of his prison door and the king entered with his guards to say to him, "I am giving you a chance to escape. If you succeed in exploiting it, you can save yourself, as there is an exit in your prison and it will remain unguarded. If you manage to find it, you can go out and you are free, and if you do not succeed, the guards will come tomorrow at sunrise to execute your death sentence." The king and his guards left the prison wing, leaving the prisoner after they had unlocked his chains to take advantage of this golden opportunity by exploiting the king's strangeness. The prisoner began to search the wing in which he was imprisoned, which contained several rooms and corners, and hope appeared to him when he discovered a cover of a hole covered with a worn-out carpet on the ground, and as soon as he opened it, he found it leading to a staircase that descends to a lower basement, followed by another staircase that rises again, and he continued to rise until he began to feel the infiltration of the outside air, which instilled hope in himself until he found himself in the end in the high tower of the castle and the ground could not see it. So he returned his steps sad and exhausted, but he was confident that the king did not deceive him. And while he was lying on the ground, he was worried and exhausted. He hit the wall with his foot, and he felt the stone that he was putting his foot on move a little. So he jumped and started to move the stone, and he found that it could be moved, and as soon as he moved it, he found a narrow tunnel, so he started to crawl until he started to hear the sound of the flow of water. And he felt hope, knowing that the castle overlooks a river, but in the end he found a closed iron window, so he went back to try every stone and spot in the prison. Perhaps there was another stone key, but all his attempts failed. The night passes and the prisoner is still trying and searching, and every time he finds a new hope. One time he ends up with an iron window, and another time with a long winding tunnel to find the tunnel returning him to the same cell. Thus he remained all night in attempts and signs of hope waving to him once from here and once from there. But in the end they failed until the night passed and the sun of the day shone through the window and he found the face of the king looking at him from the door, laughing and saying, "I see you are still here." The prisoner replied, "I thought you were honest with me, O king." The king said, "I was indeed honest." The prisoner replied in disbelief, "I did not leave a spot in the wing that I did not try in it, so where is the exit that you said was there?" The king said, "I left the main prison door closed for you, but I did not lock it." The poor man did not try to open the prison door even though it was in front of him. The lesson of this story is that we leave many solutions and facts clear in front of us and we work on thinking about weak, difficult and complex solutions, and then we despair quickly and give up. And there are those who do not try the solution at all, and in spite of that, he says that it is difficult or impossible, although every problem has a solution. Support us by like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Yaso Studio.